y'all excited? Happy to be here? You all look fantastic. My name is Reese Witherspoon, and I'm here, and I'm going to read you a story called The Best Pet of All by David Larochelle. And this is one of our favorite books that I read to my kids. The Best Pet of All. On Monday, I asked my mother if I could have a dog. A dog is a good pet, I said. No, she said, dogs are too messy. On Tuesday, I asked my mother if I could have a dog. A dog is a very good pet, I said. No, she said, dogs are too loud. On Wednesday, I asked my mother if I could have a dog. A dog is the best pet of all, I said. No, she said, no dogs. On Thursday, I asked my mother if I could have a dragon. A dragon, she said? I've never heard of a dragon for a pet. She thought for a bit. She said, if you can find a dragon, you can keep it for a pet. Dragons are not easy to find. There are no dragons in the park. There were no dragons at the beach. There were no dragons in the woods. There were no dragons at the zoo. At last, I found a dragon. The dragon was at the drugstore. He was wearing dark glasses and a hat. So I asked the dragon to come home with me. And the dragon said, no. You could sleep in my bed, I said. No, he still would not come. You could play with my toys, I said. The dragon said yes. I guess he likes toys. Dragons like to play with toys, but they do not like to put away the toys. They do not like to help with chores. And they make a mess in the kitchen. They roast hot dogs in the living room. And they dance to loud music all night long. My mother did not like this dragon. She asked the dragon to please leave, but the dragon would not go. Then she told the dragon to leave now, but the dragon still would not go. So finally, my mother got angry. She stomped her foot, and she told the dragon to leave this minute or else. And the dragon just shook his head and went back to eating spaghetti in the bathtub. Do you see that? He's eating spaghetti in the bathtub. That's filled with spaghetti. Yeah, it's kind of gross. Too bad we don't have a dog, I said. Dragons do not like dogs. The dragon looked very worried. Dragons are afraid of dogs, I said. So the dragon began to shake. A dog would chase the dragon away, I said. The dragon ran to my toy box and he jumped inside. Maybe you're right, my mother said. Maybe we need a dog. I put a sign in the window that said dog wanted. Soon there was a knock at the door. It was a dog. The dragon saw the dog. And he grabbed his hat and he ran out the door. Ah! Thank goodness we have a dog, said my mother. A dog is a good pet. My dog wagged its tail. Yes, I said, a dog is the best pet of all. And that's the end of the story. Thank you so much. Thanks, everybody.